friends, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be showing you how to make these two. I'm going to show you how to make this bow that does not have the tails, and then I'm going to show you how to make this that has these tails. You see, and both of them are very useful. Both of them can be used on different designs. I am personally using mine on a corset top, so you can use this for anything that you wish. And yeah, let me get into the tutorial on how to make the two of these. It's all going to be one tutorial, so let's get started. So I'm going to be showing you how to make your bows, and you're going to need a pair of scissors, a 4mm hook because I'm working with DK yarn, and then you will need a yarn needle. If I am working with DK yarn, but you can use any yarn you have. I'm showing you two bows, so let's start with the one without tails. Pass your yarn over your index finger so that the yarn end is the one that is running on top of this other yarn. Okay, the yarn end should be on top of the actual yarn that you're going to work with, and then hold the point where these two cross over the other. Okay, now insert your hook into this gap and hold it still. Get your yarn over. Now when you come here, when you get here, you're just going to do not yarn over, no, you're just going to get this yarn onto your hook and pass it through the circle, then chain one, and now you can release this and pull to cinch the circle. So you see, okay, now here we are going to chain 3. So we have 4 chains in total. Yeah, then we are going to yarn over twice and insert our hook into the magic circle, pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over. So you have 3 loops on your hook, so you yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over again and pull through 2. So we have worked a treble crochet. So we yarn over twice once again, get into the magic circle and work a treble crochet. Now those are 2 treble crochets. Now if you want a smaller bow, you can work less number of treble crochets, but for me I want something slightly bigger, like the ones I have showed you initially. So you're going to work your 3rd treble crochet into the circle. So now you see we have 3. If you want to go bigger, you add more treble crochets. Okay, here I worked a total of 4 treble crochets. All right, and it's clearly the same size I want to do, so I'm going to yarn over twice once again and work the 4th treble crochet. If you work 3 treble crochets, it's going to be smaller, slightly smaller. Okay, if you work 4 like I have worked, it will be slightly bigger, and if you add more treble crochets, it will be bigger. So from there you will chain 4 and then work a slip stitch into the magic circle, just like that. So we have half of our bow complete. So we are going to work the 2nd half. Now we are going to chain 4 once again and then work a treble crochet into the magic circle. So because we are working the other half, everything is going to be similar to what we have previously done. Again, you're going to work another treble crochet. So those are 2 trebles, and then yarn over twice, work another treble crochet. Those are 3, and you're going to yarn over twice once again and work your 4th treble crochet. As you can see, that's what we had on this side, so we are going to do it again. You work your 4th treble crochet just like that, and then you will chain 4 and work a slip stitch into the circle. So here you have worked all the stitches you need for your bow, and you just now have to pull the yarn end that was a part of the magic circle. So when you pull it, it cinches the circle just like that. So you pull it and make sure that it is closed up. Okay, so our bow is not yet really fine looking. So what we do from here is we are going to cut our yarn from a length that you know is enough for you to wrap around your bow, and then also have an end to either use to weave in or use to attach onto another project that you want to use this for. So here I'm just going to secure my end. Just like that, and I'm going to pull that. Then once again I'll pull the yarn end just so I cinch this very well. Okay, so pull that tightly, and now you're going to get these two yarn ends that we have and tie them together so that it closes up that circle for good. So you make that knot. You will make 2 knots just so it is secure enough and you know it is secure. And you go again with the second knot. Just like that. Now we are going to get these yarn ends and wrap them around the center of our bow to cover up that, you know, magic circle. So you wrap them tightly like this, and also making sure that your bow stays in place. So wrap them around for a few times, maybe 5. You don't want something so thick, so just for a few times that you can wrap around is enough, and then you can have the rest of the yarn end to be weaved in with your yarn needle, or you can use it to hang it onto whatever, or use it to sew it onto whatever you want to use this bow for. Okay, so that's how you make your bow that does not have a tail. Now what we are going to get into now is learning how to make the bow that has a tail. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so once again we are going to get our yarn and lay it over an index finger, making sure that the yarn end is on top of the actual yarn you're going to use, like that. Okay, this is to create our magic circle. You will hold still where the yarn crosses over the other, and then insert your hook into the circle. Okay, what's about to become a magic circle, and then hold still your yarn. So here you will pull up a loop just like that, and you're going to chain 4. Okay, so we go with 1 chain. You can now release this and just cinch your circle. Then you will chain the other 3, work the other 3 chains. Okay, then yarn over twice, work a treble crochet into the circle, just like that. Yarn over twice and work a treble crochet into the circle once again. So those are 2 treble crochets. Yarn over twice, work your 3rd treble crochet, just like that. And then yarn over twice and work your 4th treble crochet, because I want this to be the same size as our previous bow, just like you can see here. So yarn over twice and work your 4th treble crochet, and just like that. So here you're going to chain 4, work a slip stitch into the magic circle, just like that. There you go. So now we are going to start working our tail, okay, because we have finished the other side of the bow. Now here we are going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And once we have all 7 chains, we are going to yarn over and get into the 3rd chain stitch from the hook and work a double crochet, just like that. Then you're going to yarn over and work a half double crochet into the next chain stitch, yarn over, work a half double crochet in the next chain stitch. Now here we are going to work a single crochet into that next chain stitch. So we have 1 chain stitch left, and into that last chain stitch we work a single crochet, just like that. Then now you're going to work a slip stitch into the circle. Now our very first tail is complete, so work your slip stitch into the circle, just like that. Now half of our bow is complete at this point, so what we are going to do is work another tail. So we chain 7, okay, And once we have all 7, we are going to get into the 3rd chain stitch from the hook and work a double crochet, yarn over, work 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over, work another half double crochet in the next stitch. Then here you have 2 stitches left, so you're going to work 1 single crochet into each one of them until you have all of them complete. There you go. And now you are going to work a slip stitch into the circle right there. There you go. Now once that is complete, you will chain 4, because now we are working the other half of the bow. So chain 4, yarn over twice and work a treble crochet into the circle. Yarn over twice, work your second treble crochet into the circle. Yarn over twice, work your third treble crochet into the circle. And yarn over twice, work your fourth treble crochet into the circle. There you have it. So here you're going to chain 4 and work a slip stitch into the circle. So you can either first pull and pull the yarn end to cinch your circle just like that and leave provision for the slip stitch you're about to work. So you then work a slip stitch into the circle just like that. So once you have that, you will pull your yarn end just to cinch the circle a little bit more. And there you can already see that our ribbon is up. I don't know why we call these ribbons in my country. Surprisingly, yes. But yes, your bow is complete. So you can cut your yarn from a length that you know you can use to weave in, also attach it to whatever you're going to put this onto. So here you just have to secure your end just like that. Now you will just pull your other yarn end to cinch the circle a little bit more. Then you are going to tie these ends together so that it permanently closes up that circle. Yeah, just tie those. You can do that twice just to make sure that everything is intact. Just like that. And once you have that, you're now going to get these yarn ends and wrap them around the center of your bow. Okay, the center of the bow and the tails as well, okay? Because that's the only thing remaining to make this look exactly like a bow. So yeah, you get your yarn ends and wrap them around like that. You can wrap them around for a few times and then you use the yarn ends to, you get your yarn needle and weave in the yarn ends, or use the yarn ends to be stitched to stitch the bow onto whatever you're going to use this for or put this on. Personally, I am putting this on my corset top, and that corset top already has a tutorial on my channel, so you will see the end result of this after that. So get your yarn ends, weave them in with your yarn needle, or use it to attach or hang the bows wherever you're going to use this for. But yes, this is how you make your bow with tails. Thank you so much guys for watching. Let me see you all in my next tutorial. Bye.